So obviously, this one would be like an hour long if I were to chronicle every Corey Feldman TV appearance, as he was basically born on camera. So to save some time, I'll be focusing mainly on Corey's TV projects from the late 80s forward, excluding any voice acting or, smaller scale stuff, as there's still plenty to choose from. And the argument can surely be made that Corey's time on TV gave him a plethora of complex and interesting characters that he may have never found on the big screen. Join me, Alex Staunch, as we take a look at the iconic Corey Feldman on television. Some TV shows last forever. Others live on in the TV wasteland. So as I said before, Feldman would spend his earliest years on TV, mainly in commercials and such, appearing here and there on bit TV roles, usually as the adorable kid, landing him on some pretty big projects very early on. But in my opinion, it wasn't until 1989 when Corey appeared on TV in a bigger, more notable role, alongside some familiar faces. 1989 saw the release of 15 and Getting Straight, a star-studded CBS after-school special about drug-addicted kids attending a rehab center ran by former addicts. It's about what you'd expect from one of these, only this time we get a Dream a Little Dream era Feldog, and Drew Barrymore. And Rufio's here too. Ironically though, Feldman was dealing with some blooming drug issues of his own at the time of filming, but he would soon conquer his demons in true hero fashion, as we all know. And yeah, this 15 and Going Straight, well, it plays out about how you'd expect. Zero subtlety.
So, what kind of drugs did you say you used? Just usual stuff. A little weed, some acid on weekends, a few cans of beer.
So, how much beer?
I don't know. A few cans. Who counts?
How often? Every night?
Yeah, something like that. How much weed? Just, some with the beer. Like every night? Yeah, I guess so.
But a great overall message. And hey, Feldog brings the goods.
Oh, and little Miss Psycho, the queen of the space cadets. Well, later for you guys. I don't need you guys. You guys are pathetic. I'm not the one who needs help. You guys need help.
Feldman would then appear in Exile, part of A Wonderful World of Disney's TV movies. I think they would show like on every Sunday or something like that. Here, he was working for the first time with bombshell Sarah Buxton, who would reunite with Corey in Rock and Roll High School Forever, of course. He would then have a hilarious role in Married with Children, where he plays this womanizing douchebag. So naturally, Kelly falls for him. And here Feldman's wearing a familiar jacket.
Uh-oh. I'm out of gas.
Aren't you supposed to turn the car off before you say that?
It would be about 4 years until Feldman returned to TV. This time he had a bit part in the at the time hit show Burke's Law, about a rich detective being chauffeured around solving high-class crimes, apparently. In 1994, Feldman would appear in another Richard Donner property, this time being none other than Tales from the Crypt in the episode Assassin, which is kind of a Bill and Ted tie-in if you really get into it. Check out my video on the Bill and Ted TV show for the scoop on that one. And here, Corey would get his own Tales from the Crypt comeuppance type death. Come on, Feldog.
Hey, Miss McKay. Miss McKay.
No, this one's a great episode. I watch it every Halloween. Great job, Corey. But not until 1995 would Corey make a real attempt to be part of a full cast in a TV sitcom, like a real sitcom. That show was called Dweebs. And it was about, some young, out-of-touch, nerdy computer tech dudes who trade their knowledge with the hot blonde female lead in exchange for life lessons like dating and shit like that. Sounds kind of familiar, right? I mean, this show came out in 1995, at the height of the tech culture hype that we all miss dreadfully. Ugh. And, the show only aired like 7 episodes overall before being cut short. But damn, I feel like if this show came out now, it might actually work. Obviously, with shows like Silicon Valley and, this show, you can't help but feel Dweebs was just way ahead of its time. And Feldman fits right in.
Vic, you're a party animal. How about it?
I don't hang with your yuppie Beamer driving Chardonnay sucking.
You know, some of my girlfriends might really go for you. Sheila just got out of rehab. She's real needy.
Okay. But if I even hear the word Pictionary, I'm out of there.
Feldman would then go on to reunite with his Stand By Me co-star in the underrated series Sliders in 1996, in which he played a desert wasteland underground dweller. It would be after this period when Feldog would do some of my favorite TV work personally, starting with a standout role in The Crow, Stairway to Heaven, where he plays none other than Eric Draven's twin brother, having a cool little story arc and notable place in Crow lore. Oh, and his scene would feature a demo version of what would later be a huge hit from Linkin Park. Ugh. And damn, Feldman is great in this one, playing the kind of deadbeat but savvy brother. Perfection. I actually watched the entire series because of this episode. It was pretty cool. Then a year later, he would lampoon the music industry in the underappreciated TV romp, Son of the Beach. In the episode, Attack of the Coctopus, you heard that right. Here, he plays a hilarious record producer. This guy should have gotten his own spin-off, I swear.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm an executive from the record company. I really dig those crazy, way-out sounds that you kids are making. And I want to sign you cats to a record deal! Yeah! Totally! Yeah! Let me ask you a question. You guys like groupies?
Yeah.
Oh, no way!
Okay, I know you want to see the Coctopus, right? Here you go. Oh, shit. Feldman would also appear alongside Def Leppard's Joe Elliott in Dark Realm, the horror TV anthology hosted by Eric Roberts that literally everyone forgot about. This one is fun, but I love it mainly just because it's so damn strange, and Feldman looks like he's having a blast. And ironically, one corner of the weird little TV market was occupied by both Coreys at one point, that being none other than the MTV smash hit Big Wolf on Campus, in which Corey plays himself and a vampire.
Excuse me, miss.
You're Corey Feldman, the movie star.
Yes, and I also have a rock and roll band.
Oh, this is so cool. What are you doing here in Pleasantville?
Well, actually, I'm looking for a couple friends. Maybe you can help me.
In 2003, Corey would appear in the legal drama The Guardian, taking on a personal role that seemed to echo his own past.
That's horse crap. I was kind of famous around here for a while.
Okay.
I did some commercials. Now, my parents took that money and they used it as a down payment for my house. And now they're trying to kick me out of it.
Well, you were a minor then, so they were entitled to do whatever they wanted with your earnings.
And he seemed to be kind of poking fun at the industry around this time, and taking his past and career hits with a satirical edge, creating some hilarious characters. Damn, maybe my favorite Corey Feldman TV role is his meta appearance in the side-splitting Greg the Bunny, a series that, although had a spin-off, needs a resurrection. Come on, Seth Green. Get it going, man. The show would star Eugene Levy and Seth Green, and as I said, it was pretty damn funny, especially this episode. It might have one of the best setups in TV show history.
When you get there...
You want me to clean up dog crap off your lawn?
No, of course not. I want you to take it to the veterinarian to be analyzed. I want to see if it's from Corey Feldman's dog.
They can test for that?
No, the former child star is my neighbor. And in addition to making second-rate movies and getting in trouble with the law, I suspect he's been having his dog mess up my lawn.
And I absolutely love Feldman here. There is some spot-on humor and, of course, one of my favorite references of all time.
Come on, man, you got so much to live for.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, there might be a Goonies Part 2.
Will you stop with the freaking movies already? Jeez, all I wanted all my life is just to be thought of as a normal person. I am a normal person. And all I want is to have a little love and happiness and maybe spread a little joy throughout the world.
You mean like your character Jesse in Rock and Roll High School Forever?
but maybe one of the funniest appearances was on the TV show Psych, in which the guys had to visit a vampire bar for some clues.
I will gladly serve the two of you. However, the human is not going to get a drink from me.
And, you know, Feldman would go on to feature in some TV roles from there, whether on streaming services or, you know, more bit parts. A lot of voice work, honestly, but mainly he would stick to music and film from there on out. I don't know if we'll ever get another long stint of Feldman on TV, you know, outside of reality TV, of course. You know, the notable one here I didn't mention being the two Coreys. But, you know, I for one don't mind if Corey never returns to scripted TV or sitcoms again, as he holds down the screen on film till this day, in my opinion. But the dude has some big things on the horizon, and I think we can safely look back and enjoy his time on TV throughout the late 80s to early 2000s as the combo of variety, strangeness, greatness, and hilarity that it all was. Thanks, Feldog. On the next episode of TV Wasteland, Corey Haim on television. This is the TV Wasteland. Be sure to subscribe.
Whoa! And I thought Bordello of Blood was a bad choice on your part.
Be sure to catch up with the rest of the TV Wasteland series. Don't be a fucking loser.